Oh yeah, and we need our ice now, don't we? Absolutely need our ice because those temperatures are spiking like crazy. I mean, the records are dropping like flies. Well, here's the thing. Improvements has been helping us to keep our drinks cool, keep everything cool with an ice maker that is completely portable. And I say portable because this requires no water line. So all you do is just add water, you plug it in, and in a matter of minutes, you have ice. You have so much ice that in 24 hours, this little guy right here, which frankly is the smallest footprint we have ever done, and really updated features as well. But this is going to produce 26 pounds of ice in 24 hours. How crazy is that? And it's not just any ice. It is ice that is absolutely beautiful, specially designed ice. So these are the designs you're looking at right now. We are doing this at a today's special price, $99.95. We have 5 flex payments on it available. Never have we done so many colors. You're gonna love it for a party. You're gonna love it all the time because I don't know if you're like me, but the first thing, when I bought a refrigerator 5 years ago, first thing that broke on day like 91 after the warranty expired on day 90 was the ice maker. So you're gonna have ice anytime you want it in a matter of minutes. So we have it available. This is gonna be your copper color, really beautiful colors. This is your stainless right here. Also available in your turquoise if you're looking for a little pop of color. I happen to absolutely love the black. It is a very soft black. Our best seller is always the red. $99.95. I'm gonna walk over. I wanna introduce you to our guest because Deb Byers is actually here with us in the studio.
Good morning, Alice.
I'm giving you a hug. I don't care.
I love it. It's so great to see you.
Wow.
I know, right?
Could there be a better time? I mean, did you see the temperatures over the weekend? And right into the weekend, they say that whole heat global whatever thing is like shifting. And we need ice more than ever. But you know what? I don't care if you have the best ice maker in the best refrigerator on the planet. It doesn't make ice that quickly. It can take an hour, 2 hours.
3 hours if you're lucky enough to still have your automatic ice maker churning out ice. In 3.5 hours, it'll dump that crescent-shaped ice into your little bucket up there. If you're using conventional ice trays, 14 cubes in 6.5 hours. And what's going to happen is those cubes are going to be exposed to everything that you've got in your freezer, and you can get that yucky ice. But we are experiencing a heat wave here and across the country. So if you're constantly opening and closing your freezer or your fridge to get the ice out, you're reducing the temperature and putting a lot of energy, letting it escape in your refrigerator. If you've got the amazing improvements ice maker on your counter, all you need to do is plug it into an electrical socket, pour water into the well up to the max line, choose whether you want the large or the small cubes, and in 7 minutes you are going to be getting absolutely amazing, I'm going to call it gourmet ice, because not only are you getting a lot of it every 7 minutes, in 24-hour period you can create 26 pounds of ice. You are getting better tasting ice because it's not exposed to anything in your freezer. It's all self-included in this, and then you're getting flash frozen on the stainless steel rods inside your ice maker. So you're getting better ice, faster ice on a more compact, absolutely amazing, efficient unit, and today is a great day to grab it, Alice.
It is the day to grab it. Under $100. Normally this sells right here at HSN for almost $150. So you're looking at a 33% off sale. Not only that, this is the improvements ice maker, okay? So this is the best of the best. You are gonna love this ice, but you're gonna love the convenience of what you're getting as well. Because now, if you are sitting by the pool, you know what? It's too hot to sit by the pool. Maybe if you're sitting in the pool, it's okay, but for the rest of us, it's just too hot. You're gonna want a lot of ice. You're gonna have a lot of ice. Every few minutes, is it every 6 minutes?
Every 7 minutes.
Every 7 minutes, you are getting fresh ice. Is there any refrigerator that does that? Because I do not believe that there is. I do not believe that an ice maker in any refrigerator delivers ice every 7 minutes. You can make a pound of ice an hour. You do not have to run to the store. You do not have to get that big mess in, lift up the 10 pounds. Pay for it, for heaven's sakes, because this is just add water. But the ice you get too is what's so great about it. It is beautiful ice, and it is also specially designed, slippery as well.
I know,
it's ice. But the way that the ice design is actually designed to make your drinks cooler faster. I mean, that's how cool this is. I also want to show you this. I want you to just look at this glass, okay? Because if I were to put those standard cubes in, right, the square ones, you could get like maybe 5 or 6, but they never kind of nestle in there. Look at the way this fits in the glass, so it really fills it up, okay? I mean, my guy Rich hates hot wine, he hates everything that's not cold when he's drinking. So he always gets a side of ice, you know, every time he orders any kind of cocktail, any kind of drink, anything. And you know what, it melts so fast because it's not really beautifully designed ice. This is ice that is truly designer ice.
It absolutely is, and it tastes better. And you made a great point. If you're sitting in the pool, you're out in the pool, it's a hot day, you can take your ice maker out. As long as you've got an electrical outlet, you can go ahead and put it out there and let it do its thing. Then all you have to do is lazily reach for the scoop. You're getting the scoop. Put more ice in your iced tea or your lemonade. This is going to be that you can go ahead and create ice every 7 minutes. So what's going to happen? You're going to get it. It'll be in a box. You'll take off all the packaging that's going to keep everything secure. Then all you need to do is plug it in. Then you're going to take water, regular tap water. You don't have to buy special water. You don't have to do any filters. You don't have to have a line, a special water line. You don't have to have a special drain. But there is a well here. It should hold almost a gallon of water, and there's a little max line, and you'll be able to see it. It's a little hard to see because it's kind of like white on white. And then you're going to fill this with water. That's all you need to do. Put the basket back in. Then you're going to select, and you've got the option to select the size of the ice you make with this. So you're going to choose select, and whether you want the large cubes or the small cubes. The larger ones are going to make your drinks last longer, and they're going to be great for your buffet foods because they melt slower. The smaller ones are going to make a smoothie like you've never had without dairy and whip up all your beverages, whether it's adult beverages or not. You're going to be able to have them right there. And remember, every 24 hours, you're going to get 26 pounds of ice, Alice. That's a tremendous amount of ice.
You know what? It's a tremendous amount. Let me see if I think we have it over here in our freezer. Is this it?
That's it.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
I know, right?
Are you talking about all of that?
That's the 26 pounds that one of these units made.
Look at this. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bags of ice that I didn't have to buy. I didn't have to carry. And if you don't want to store it, don't make it. I mean, you know, you can make it so quickly on demand. This is in 24 hours. Now, you tell me one ice maker on one multi-$1,000 refrigerator that can do this. This is under $100. I wouldn't blame you if you bought a couple of them, because I'm gonna tell you, you are gonna love this. You're gonna love it whether it's for parties, you're gonna love it whether it's just for putting out some food and wanting to keep it cold. You're gonna be able to replenish it all the time. But these are upgraded features that you're getting today at this crazy value. Number one, I absolutely love the bigger window. So I can really see how much ice I've already created. I can look in there without even having to open it. And then everything about it, so simple. The simplicity of this is why when Callie and I first bought a boat together, it was our first purchase. Actually, it was our second. First, we bought a smoke detector. Okay?
Good.
And then we bought the ice, okay? So it's kind of fire and ice, so to speak. But the ice was so important to us because, especially on a boat, man, that ice, you know, just goes so fast. And the little refrigerators on there, forget about it. We put it on the counter. Again, you do not have to add a water line. That's what separates this from all the other ice makers that are out there. No water line. Just add the water you want. In 7 minutes, you have fresh ice churning out. either large, either small, any way you want to do it. But truly, ice has come into its own. There's a great restaurant where I'm from, St. Augustine. I'm about to give you a plug, okay? I should get free dinner next time I go. It's called the Ice Plant. And what they do is they offer a menu of ice, because ice makes so much difference to the quality of the drink. And a part of it is because some of their ice is pebbled, some of it is shaved, because when it goes in the glass, it affects the coolness, the coldness of the cocktails, of their beverages, to such an extent that ice menu has become one of their biggest draws. It's the coolest thing. You are going to get, look at this. The way that the ice cubes melt into, or fit into any container is one of my favorite things about it, because they're a little bit smaller, yet they're so dense.
Absolutely, and it's pretty. That's something else that we're talking about. This is visually more attractive than those big cubes that are happening in the trays that we have. But you do have you've got that extra large window. But one of the, okay, so wait, here we go. So it's fun to watch. So here we go, you're just going right into the basket, and that's called harvesting. That's what I heard, that it's a technical term for what happens when the ice goes into the tray. Once it goes into the tray, this tray will hold 2.5 pounds of this delicious, amazing ice. And this, the smaller cubes, and you'll notice it's got a little recess right there. That's by design. That's one of the reasons why your drinks will cool faster, because there's more surface area. Your liquid will get right in the center of there and give you more coolness. It'll make your drink colder. But again, you've got the option, small cubes or large cubes. The small ones are gonna make a smoothie and a protein drink like it's nobody's business. I'm going to attempt it again. But also, the machines are whisper quiet. We've got 4 of them all working here at the maximum, and they're quiet. We don't have to adjust our microphones or anything. The only sound you get is that satisfying kerplunk, kerplunk, kerplunk when your ice is harvested right into the basket. And then you know it's time to grab that scoop that you're getting with it, pop it in that beverage, whether it's a plain glass of water or an exotic drink, and know that you're getting the best tasting ice that you'll ever get from your own ice maker right on your kitchen counter.
Absolutely. And by the way, I think this is the first time I've ever seen us offer a cover for it. So if you want the cover, it's very affordable. You know, just kind of it makes it look finished on your counter or wherever you choose to keep it. You may keep it out in the garage, you know, if you're not using it. But we do offer that cover, $12.95 on that. Something else I just want to point out, because I love these things a lot, which are your reusable straws. I'm sorry, hate's a strong word, but I hate those straws. They give you now like the paper ones or the green ones. Those green ones split, I think, every time I cut my tongue on it or something. This is awesome. So if you'd like those, we do have those. They even come with your little cleaner, you know, which is awesome. So please don't miss this, okay? Because this is just the beginning of the summer and it is sweltering hot. And you're gonna need that ice. So and this is so timely for me. I actually didn't even know this was our today's special. Yesterday, I had a new refrigerator delivered, right? Okay. So do you think no ice? I still have no ice. They told me it would be 24 hours before I'd even get my first batch of ice. So
really?
all night long, I'm like borrowing ice from the neighbors, like, can I please get some ice? Can I get some ice here? And this is going to solve that, but it's going to be better even than your refrigerator, because every 7 minutes, I not only get ice, I get ice on demand. I get ice that is going to be whatever size I want it, which I really can't request typically even with those, you know, multi-$1,000 refrigerators. And you even get the scoop now. The scoop is so cool because it actually sticks to the side of it. Under $100. Hey, wait. I got a hot deal, all right? Because if you sign up for our HSN credit card, we're doing the $40 off. Sign up for our HSN credit card as soon as you're approved. $40 off of this would make this $59.95. So if you would like to do that, it'll take a minute. There's no charge for our credit card. But let me go through the colors again for you, because you need to get it. It is the smallest footprint I have ever seen us do. It is the biggest window. It has special features we've never been able to bring you. And if you want that cover is a great idea. It's $12.95. This is gonna be your copper right here. We also have it in the stainless, just beautiful. And the stainless, by the way, is selling the fastest so far. Look, it's just sleek and chic. If you like some color, then we've got the turquoise. My personal favorite is the black. It is a soft, almost like a gunmetal kind of color. This is also the most limited on the day. Look at how much ice is already in here. And you know what? In 7 minutes, there's gonna be more. I'm walking all the way back here because I want you to see the red. The red is always typically one of our best sellers, but here's the thing. You know, when you see it on the counter, it really becomes your ice bucket. You don't even need an ice bucket anymore. I have an ice maker. Why would I ever just have an ice bucket that all it does is I have to keep replenishing it, and it takes up space, and it all melts. My ice is right here. It makes so much sense. Plug it in, just add water, no water line required. What a great time. And you know, to put an ice maker on sale as our today's special at the beginning of the summer, okay? At the beginning of the summer, you're getting our best value.
You absolutely are. And you know, we're called improvements for a reason, because we keep improving on it, and we improve on things because you have requests. So what are your requests? You want a smaller unit. You just saw it on the counter back there. It's absolutely beautiful. It's sleeker, more sleek. It's 8.5 inches wide, 12 inches at the height, and 12 inches long. So it's got a narrower footprint. It only weighs 15.5 pounds. 15.5 pounds for a machine that's going to give you 26 pounds of ice in a 24-hour period. So think about that if you're going to be taking it glamping. Think about it if you're just going to be taking it out to the pool. Leave it outside so the kids can go ahead and use the scoop to get ice for their beverages so they're not traipsing into the kitchen and potentially leaving your freezer door open and defrosting all your good food. This is going to give you all that delicious ice, 24-hour period, 26 pounds. And think about it, a 7-pound bag of ice at the ice store is going to cost you just about $2. So think about how much you're going to have to spend additionally if you're going out to buy ice. So you've got, once you make the investment, you're going to be having ice and never have to spend a dime because you're using ordinary tap water and the electricity you already have in your house.
I mean, what happens every time you have a party, right? And then your best friend calls you and you go, do you need anything? I'm on my way over. Can you grab a bag of ice? And they hate doing that because it's a pain and it's heavy. And I don't want to say it's expensive, but it's just, you know, something that, you know, why do you have to pay for frozen water? You shouldn't have to, okay? Not when you can get this much in 24 hours, okay? Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 bags of ice, a total of 26 pounds in 24 hours. I don't know about you, but I'm gonna try and bring one of these out because typically I would say in your refrigerator, right, your ice bin, typically holds about this much, right? It holds about this much and then it cuts off because it's got that automatic little arm that comes down and says, oh, you've got enough ice. Well, I don't have enough ice. What is this? You know, a few cocktails here, a couple of smoothies. I do smoothies every morning with my Secure with ice. No, it's not enough. But my ice maker in my multi-$1,000 refrigerator thinks so. This doesn't. Under $100. You are gonna love it, but most importantly, you're gonna use it and use it and use it, and every 7 minutes, you get ice. I'm not talking about 4 cubes, okay? You get a tray of ice every 7 minutes. That is not just regular ice. I want to also point that out. In fact, you know what I'm going to do is just show you. I want you just to see, again, the way that the ice fits in the glass is one of my favorite things because of the way it just kind of nestles in there. It kind of fills in the gaps or whatever, then what ends up happening is you get a colder drink because you can actually put more ice in there. So it's a really nice way to really get, look at that. I mean, that is a glass of ice.
It absolutely is. And because your ice is flash frozen inside your ice maker, no impurities are going to get in there. So you're not going to get that funky tasting ice that you can get from the trays that you've got in your freezer. Now, even though you know, all your food is all contained and everything is neat and you're very clean and it's all done, your ice in the freezer is being exposed. I know it's harvesting. Isn't that the funnest sound? That's so much fun.
Every time I hear it. But you know what? I don't have to open it anymore. That window, it used to be really small, but now look at that great big window so you can really see what's happening. Look at it. It's happening. It is happening right now. There it is. A tray of ice.
Absolutely, and when the tray gets full, it'll hold 2.5 pounds of ice, and when it gets full, it's going to tell you ice full, and then you're going to be able to take it out and put it somewhere else. But believe me, if you're using this for a party, you're going to be making drink after drink after drink, and your ice maker is going to keep up with you because it's going to be making ice every 7 minutes. And another great thing, we were talking about the fact that you have made these requests for a smaller unit, a lighter unit, one that make better ice. You also requested an ice maker that is self-cleaning, and that's what this is going to do. It'll self-clean on your request. There's no drain line, but there is a drain here in the front. So once it runs through the cycle, and it takes about 30 minutes, then you simply release the little plug over a sink. Remember, it only weighs 15 pounds, so you can totally lift it. And then you let it drain out, put the plug back in, fill it up again, and just start the process all over again. And that's the best way for you to ensure that time after time after time, you're going to be getting the most delicious ice that you've ever had. Because remember, if you go to a restaurant, whether it's if it's a high-end restaurant or a fast food restaurant just for a cola or an iced tea, or one of Alice's friends' restaurant in St. Augustine, you don't want to have a glass of water or wine that's got a funky taste to it. That will never happen. You don't have to pay a lot of money out in the restaurants, but you deserve to have the same experience at home, and this machine is going to do it for you, absolutely.
And this machine is at your front door in what, 7 to 10 days, under $20, under a $20 bill. I'm telling you, just get it home and try it. Try it for 28 days. Make as much ice as you want. Look at how it fills it up. I love the way the ice just nestles in there. I don't know how many times I've been, I was going to say I've been at a bar, because I really don't know how many times I've been at a bar, okay? And I sat there, and you say, can I have extra ice? And it's like 4 cubes will fit in the cup. That's it. Look at how many of the cubes fit in there because of the way, the size of it, the shape of it, and not only that, the design of this ice. And you're probably looking at it going, well, why does it have a little kind of dent in there? It's because then the liquid gets in there and it cools your drink even faster, even better. This is such a great design. This is such a great investment. Long, hot summer ahead. But then, this is one thing for the long, hot summer. It's another thing for your party season.
Absolutely.
That comes right after the long, hot summer. You will love having this for your parties, because ice makers cannot keep up. And every time that I do, you know, have somebody stop and get a bag of ice, can you fit it in your freezer? Because I can't, okay? They've got no room in my freezer for a 10-pound bag of ice. But I have, look at this, all of these. If I want to do 26 pounds of ice in one day, one 24-hour period, that's how much I can make. We're not saying you have to, but if you need to, if you want to, you can do it. Maybe you are going on a camping trip and you want to put it in your Yeti or something, you know, so it really is going to hold, and you want to fill it full of ice, then just crank this thing up for 24 hours. Fill that Yeti, and it'll stay for a couple of days, I think, in a Yeti, right?
Absolutely. Now, I'm about to make your smoothie.
Okay.
So, now what we've been talking about, if I'm plugged in, I'm not plugged in, so I'm not going to make it this morning. But if I were plugged in...
These are the details, okay, that we forget.
It's all good. It doesn't matter. The ice makers are plugged in, and that's the most important thing. But the point is that the ice, the smaller cubes, are made to go ahead and whip up. They aerate your smoothie. So to Alice's point, she can get up in the morning, walk out, plug the coffee in, plug the ice maker in, turn it on, take her shower, do her hair, come out, and the bin will be full of ice for her protein drink or her smoothie. And these smaller cubes are going to aerate it and make a better smoothie. So I'm about to try it again because I found electricity. Here we go. Oh my gosh, this is going to be amazing.
Yes, it is.
Oh, and there's no dairy in here. This is just fruit, juice, and the little ice cubes, and you're going to get a thicker, frothier smoothie, and most importantly, you're going to get a better margarita and a better frozen daiquiri because the ice cubes are actually doing the work for you and not adding any extra calories. So this is great if you're watching your weight, absolutely. So here we go. A frothy, delicious, oh my gosh. Oh, this is, oh my God. Look at that. How terrific is that? Oh,
are you passing this to me?
I am totally. Please excuse my fingers. There you go. Hello, right? Look at how it stands
I'm
up.
trying to remember who I was working with Cheryl Boyle the other day. We were doing the NutriBullet, and she made it. Then she just drank it herself. I'm like, hello. It was so fun. Oh my gosh, it was hysterical. So I'm happy to share.
Oh,
okay?
no, that's by all means. By all means, I made that special for you. I created electricity just for you.
We are sharing our best value on our improvement stainless steel. Oh, this is the stainless, well, it is, they're all stainless steel. They're just different colors. But it's a countertop ice maker. Just add water, no water line. It's the most important thing. Most of your ice makers are gonna require you to hook up to some kind of water line. That changes everything. That is a pain in the neck. Where are you gonna find it? You don't need to. Take it outside by the pool if you got an outdoor plug it in, and you can sit there and just make ice all day long. Every 7 minutes, you get a tray of ice, and not just ice. This is like what I like to call gourmet ice because of the way it is shaped. You can choose if you want it to be larger or smaller. And again, look at the way it fits in the glass. It just kind of compacts, it fits better. That's why when you put, you know, your drinks and everything else in here, then you're gonna have a really nice cold drink, under $20. Again, if you haven't signed up for our HSN credit card, do it. It's 40 bucks. We're handing you $40 off of your next purchase. This would be a great time to do it. I'll go through the colors one more time, but frankly, I'm gonna let Deb talk a minute because I want to try this. This looks delicious.
Well, we're talking about something that you think, you say, oh, well, you know, I've got a refrigerator that makes ice. You are having something that's going to give you ice every 7 minutes and a total of 26 pounds in 24 hours. Better tasting ice for you and your family that's just going to be easy for you to transport and fabulous if you just simply leave it on your counter because you asked for something more compact and we heard you here at Improvements.
You know what? This just made ice and it is already refilling it. And in 6 minutes and 45 seconds, I'm gonna have more ice. I love it.
It's true.
Okay, the colors are copper. If you want the stainless steel, that is selling fastest right now. Pop-up color right here in your turquoise. We also have it in that soft black. I think it is the most beautiful color, elegant and gorgeous. And then the red is also available. Deb is coming back. We've got her in the studio. We're not letting her go, okay? You are with us all day long.
I'm happy to be here, Alice. You know that's true.
Yes, and so are we. So stay in the ordering process for that. Deb's gonna go enjoy the rest of that drink because it is
I'll make myself one.
Yeah, all right.